Wow, we got a lot of people. Hey, Cheryl's on here. Tony, Ron, Meredith. Awesome. Steph. Hey, I was just talking to Steph. Uh, and Cash. Your picture's on there, Cash. Everyone's looking at you, man. That is
See,
a
that's how it, buddy. That's how it should be, man. I was gonna put some powder on my forehead though, because I got a lot of shine going on. But
That's like the coolest first name.
thanks, man. It's kind of attached. I'm attached to it.
That's awesome.
Edgar from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, Edgar, man. Hey, how you doing, man? Puerto Rico.
Doing awesome.
I probably have a terrible fake Spanish accent. I've been trying to learn Spanish for years.
We'll learn together.
Yeah, I'd love that, man. I definitely want to work on my Spanish.
Yep.
I'm moving around here. I'm so excited. So this is going to be totally different because not everyone knows because there's more people on the call here. But unfortunately, Jerry's not going to be able to make it because his power went out. He's got absolutely no power. He's looking after his family and stuff with candles, I guess, and doing what he's got to do to look after his wife and kids with no power right now. I'm sure it'll come back soon, but so
let him know that we'll take up an offering and pay his electric bill for him.
Yeah. We'll help him with his electric bill. He'll like that. He'll think that's funny. He'll think that's hilarious. Yeah. So he'll be with us next week for sure because we're going to do these. They're going to be every Sunday. We're going to do a corporate call. And then, like I was saying earlier, I'm going to do a call every Wednesday for sure. It'll be just hanging out and people can ask whatever they want. Because I've been on doing a lot of three-ways and stuff, and everyone has questions. Man, there's lots of questions, and there's things that people are finding out. They're like, I didn't know that. If I knew that, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to have a call every Wednesday. It'll be, if I knew that. That's what I should call it, if I only knew that. You can ask me anything. Someone asked me tonight, actually, Martin and Steph were asking about that. Steph was asking about that. How long is this going to be here for a long time? And I guess everyone wonders that because, just in the last 2 years, I've seen so many companies come and go and come and go. And you think it's the one and then it's gone. And no one can predict, I guess, what's going to be here and what's not. Some of them, to me at least, were obvious. Like there was no way I would join some of them. Like it was obviously not going to be there for a long time, but some of them actually, some companies look really legitimate. And then things happen. They change comp plans. They like Steph was saying, one company adds fees. They add all these extra fees after a while. They do different things, or some just aren't set up right legally. They don't have good legal counsel and they get in trouble. And what I can tell you is we've done everything we can to make this a long-term company. No one can predict, but we've spent like years, literally years, evolving this compensation plan into what it is today. We've had these booking engines for 3.5 years. A lot of people don't know that, but the Travel Party was originally incorporated on December 17th. I should look at the incorporation thing. December of 2014. I don't know the actual date. I think it's the 17th, though. I'm pretty sure. But December of 2014. And how it originally started, like how this originally started, was I've been in travel all my life. Like my grandparents owned a travel agency for 30 years. So my sister, my mom, everybody, my uncles, everyone worked in the travel agency. That was just something we did. Yeah. So, travel's been something in my blood. It's just been something. I've been a travel agent. I traveled the world. I've done all kinds of things. And I found out that travel can be fun, right? It's something people look forward to, like vacations, right? And you want to take your family and relax and get away from everything and like a retreat. But it can also be educational, right? Like when I went and saw the pyramids and saw all the architecture in Barcelona and everything. It can also be, we use it for business too. Travel we use for business all the time. It's huge. And it's humanitarian, right? You can get on a plane and go across the world and dig ditches or build houses for people that don't have houses. So the travel's huge, man. It's a $9 trillion industry because there's so many uses for it. And getting back to what I was originally saying, I found out about these booking engines, these wholesale booking engines, and about 4 years ago, and I was trying to figure out how to get access to them. They're very expensive to implement. Like some of them cost $25,000 just to set it up, and then you got to pay monthly. So it's not like feasible for the public to use it. It just costs too much to get access to them. But big corporations like Sam's Club and corporations like that use these booking engines. And everyone can hear me, right? I should check that. I did one of the best presentations in my life, and I muted the whole thing. No, like, yeah, I can't prove it. But so I checked now. But yeah, these booking engines are available only to corporations. And I thought, how am I going to get access to these? There's amazing deals. I don't want to have to join one of these corporations to get access. So a light bulb went on, and I thought, what about a co-op? Because like co-ops work, like people pool their resources and they're able to get access to things that they normally wouldn't get access to. So that's what I originally started the travel party as, was a co-op. Everyone paid a little bit, and together we were able to afford access to these booking engines. And we weren't interested in making money on the travel. We were just interested in getting the travel at the best deals possible. And 3.5 years later, today, it's the same. Like we don't call ourselves a co-op, but it's the same. We don't mark anything up because we're not interested in making money on travel. We're interested in getting the best deals on travel. And we can do that for $49 a month, which is incredible. When you, like, I'm sure many of you saw the videos with the incredible deals that we have. They're amazing. One guy, Vitali, I don't know if he's on this call or not, but if you are, hey, hi, Vitali. He's in Israel, so he might not be. But he said, I was talking to him, and he said, listen, he's a busy guy, man. This guy's a busy guy. He travels all over the world and doesn't have a lot of time because he keeps very busy. He says, I got 10 to 15 minutes right now. Show me what you got. And we were on the phone. Well, we were on Skype. I was sharing my screen for 2 hours and 8 minutes. Like that's how blown away he was. Like he's all about value. I'm all about value, right? And most people are. They want to feel like they got something for their money. Value is really important. That's one of the things that's one of the elements you need for a long-term company. I'm getting everything all together here, but I'm going all over, but it's all coming together. But yeah, 2 hours and 8 minutes. And most of it, almost all of it, was just comparing the booking engines. I said, what booking engine use? He uses booking.com, and I had Expedia up, and I had our booking engines there. And I was like, where do you want to go? And he would just say a place, and we'd go there, and we'd check it out. And all of them but one, there was some kind of glitch or something. We couldn't beat it. Everything else for 2 hours, we're just beating everything. Like, and some of them were huge. Sometimes it's only 11% or 12%. Some of them are 65%. One of the ones I did in the video, when I did that video, my wife was beside me, and I was like, where do you want to go, honey? And she was like, Paris. And I was like, okay, let's go to Paris. And I'd go to Paris, and all the best deals would come to the top. And I would just look and go, wow, 60% off or 65. But I remember one, she said Dubai. And I'm like, okay, we'll go to Dubai. I had no idea what was going to happen. And one place, it's in the video for the affiliates, it was already 50% off on Expedia. 50% off. And we were an additional, I think it was 65% off. Above and beyond that, it was crazy. So again, we're not going to beat every single hotel price in the world. That's impossible. Nothing can do that. But how our booking engine works is the best deals will go to the top. Those ones are not beatable by any travel agent or any online booking engine. There's no way. It's not going to happen. They're just so the value there is incredible. And that's how this all started. So we have really good value in the booking engines, but I mean, we're not partnered with, but we added cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is another $1 trillion phenomena. It's incredible. It's amazing. And I'll tell you, in 2016, when I finally got on board with Bitcoin, I didn't even know the term cryptocurrency then. I just knew Bitcoin. I didn't even know about altcoins then. I was just finding out about Bitcoin, and I was skeptical. And when I get skeptical about something, I start researching it and start finding out the facts. And in 2016, that's when I started researching, and I found out that Microsoft was taking Bitcoin, Dell Computers was taking Bitcoin, Virgin Mobile, Virgin Air, Expedia, like all these companies, huge companies were taking Bitcoin. I'm like, there's got to be something here. Why are they taking it? And once I started researching, I understood right away. Coming from an entrepreneur, I've put companies together. Even the travel party, the first time we put this together as a co-op, we took credit cards. I didn't know about cryptocurrency, so it was all people paid with credit cards. And man, we got killed with chargebacks, people using your service, and then 3 months later they charge back just because, like, it's not very fair, because it's a good service. But also credit card fraud. I got killed, like 40 grand in credit card fraud, and there's no insurance against that. Like, the credit card companies, you just eat it. You got to eat it, and you can write it off on your taxes, but you got to make enough to write it off. And I know people that got killed on, and processing fees. I'm getting killed on processing fees, but so are the people paying with their credit cards. It's a double whammy, right? So when I saw like Bitcoin, the processing fees were like pennies on the dollar, and there was no way there was going to be any credit card fraud or no chargebacks. Once the transaction is done, it's done. So then the light bulb went on. I went, wow. I said, I don't think it's going to be long before these companies that are taking Bitcoin, like Microsoft, are going to say, hey, if you pay by Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, you can save 20%, right? Because they're going to want to switch people over. I think that's what's going to start happening with these big companies, because the processing fees are so low. I sent 170,000 in Litecoin to a wallet, and it cost me 28 cents to send almost $200,000 in Litecoin. It took 10 minutes to get 6 confirmations. It was like fast and like nothing, like pennies. Like it's amazing. So cryptocurrency is a more efficient way to pay for things. It just makes sense. And this is still so early in the crypto market. And this is an amazing time for us to be launching this with Bitcoin where it is and with all the altcoins where it is. Because think about it. You're earning Bitcoin. You're not going to buy it and wait for it to go up. You're earning it. That's how I started in 2016, earning Bitcoin, and then I started trading with altcoins and did really, really, really well. I invested Bitcoin in a few altcoins that went from one went from $8 to over $300, and I got out at 270. That was Litecoin. Like, that was amazing. I got in at $8 and then I got in at 62. So I mean, right now we're all familiar with where the market is and where it's going to be. This is an amazing time to earn in cryptocurrency, because think about it. Whatever you earn this month and probably next month could double, triple. Like, that's huge. right? That's big. Where can you do that? Where can you earn a check that you know is going to double or triple in the next 2 or 3 months or so? It could even do more than that. But so that's exciting too. We merged cryptocurrency with travel, and which I think are two amazing phenomenons right now, right? Who do you know that doesn't travel? Like everyone travels or wants to travel. There's the cryptocurrency. Like we think there's a lot of people that know about it. There's hardly anybody that knows about cryptocurrency right now. This is an amazing time to be involved in that. And so putting these two things together is incredible. It's super exciting. And that's one of the elements of putting a long-term company together is you have to be ahead of the market. You have to have the right product. You have to have value. You have to have a good legal counsel, which we have. So there's big news here. Right now, the last week, I guess, we've been using codes for a couple reasons, because right now we're approaching leaders. We've been approaching leaders for a week, and the people we've been attracting in the last week is blowing my mind. It's awesome. It's exciting, and like really high caliber leaders. So knowing the caliber of leadership that we have already in this company is exciting for me, because I feel like we're fulfilling our responsibility to the people that aren't even here yet, the ones that are coming, right? We're basically setting something up that's going to help bless so many people the way that this works, right? If you look at the Travel Accelerator, you can only get 3 spots directly underneath you, and you can get resale rights for those 3 spots. But then it's 9, 27, and some people say, well, the deeper it goes, the wider it goes. How are all those people going to get help? Yeah, but the other thing you got to think of is the wider it goes, the more people are above them that are helping them, right? The deeper we go, the more people we have that already have their 3 and have to spill under someone else and help bless someone else, right? Some guy that's 20 levels up, if all that's full, he's going to bless someone 20 levels down, right? And so that does a number of things, right? We created this compensation plan with the average person in mind, but also the leaders, right? We wanted to be able to accommodate everyone here. I was talking about this earlier. Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. That's how this compensation plan was designed. On purpose? I don't know, like not totally on purpose. It wasn't, it was on purpose, but it wasn't because of what Zig Ziglar said. It just happens to be the same. It just happens to follow those same principles, which is awesome. I'm a big fan of Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, and many people that came before us that teach us how to do things proper and right and with integrity, right? That's what they teach you, really. Just do things right. People ask me, well, what do I say to someone? I say, it doesn't matter. Just be honest with them, right? As long as you're honest, nothing will ever come back and hit you. It doesn't matter what you say. People join people even if they don't know what they're talking about, if they're excited and they're honest, right? Excitement is important. It's important to be excited about something. To be excited about it, you have to understand it and really believe in it, right? So you have to have a belief in the company and the product and the team and everything. When you do, that's when you get excited. Like, I really got something amazing here. I got something special here. And when you get that excited, you can't help but share it with other people. You know, when you go to a good movie and you just come out laughing and you want to tell everybody about that experience, it was a good experience. So it's important to have a good experience here too. Really understand what we have here. It's really important for us to make sure that everyone understands what we have here. We don't want it to be some kind of money game, and that's why we have things in place too. You can't even get perpetual profits. That's the third product. until you have someone on your 5th level. Like, it's not even open to you. We don't want people doing that. You can't even get the dynasty builder until someone's on your 8th level, right? We have legitimate products. We have a foundation for some amazing products. They're going to get even better than they are. But we have a really good foundation for all of those products, especially the first 2, especially Marketing Mastery. That thing's just packed with value, just tons of value. Value is really important. I believe we have the value, the start of really good value. The booking engines, they're just they're amazing. Like we've been using them for 3.5 years. The products we have in the Travel Accelerator are going to keep improving. Like I said, they're going to keep getting better and better. And we're all about value. We have an amazing comp plan that's, again, built for the average person, like a team of 39. And I should have some kind of income disclaimer. There's no guarantees, right, that anyone's going to make any money. Obviously, if you do certain things, because we don't know if anyone's going to work hard or not work hard. We don't know what's going to happen. We can't tell the future, but we do know there are some facts. Like if you buy the resale rights for 3 quick start traffic guides, and there's 3 people there that own the quick start traffic guides, you're making $900 a month. It's just a fact. And if you purchase the Marketing Mastery for $500, and there's 9 people on your 2nd level that all purchased the Marketing Mastery for $500, you're making an additional $4,500. That's a fact, right? And to do that, the easiest way to do that is just help the people on your 3rd level, right? Because the people on your 3rd level, as soon as people land there, they're going to be paying the person directly above them, excuse me, for the quick start traffic guide, right? The people on your 2nd level. And as they're getting paid, they're going to want to buy that Marketing Mastery. That's how simple it is. And there's 2 other levels. Those are for leaders. Those are for leadership. But you don't even have to focus on getting people there or anything. All you got to focus on is the basics. Just helping people get 3 and helping people get a team of 39. 3 who get 3 who get 3. And that's it. That's all you got to focus on. The rest will just happen. A leader will just focus on that and just keep focused on that. And before you know it, you'll be in a position where, man, I'm going to have to get the perpetual profits, right? My team's big enough now where I need to get it. I've helped enough people get a team of 39 where I need to get perpetual profits. And then they'll get in a position on your 3rd level where they're in a position where they need to get the perpetual profits. And that'll happen by you helping people get team of 39s, helping people get their 3 and helping them get 3 and them get 3. And that's it. That's how simple it is. Oh, I don't know if I said this. I was getting into this, but I was talking about the codes, and why we put these codes in place was not just so that leaders could place people where they need to place. We could do a soft launch, but also so that we could just like totally make sure that this is running like a well-oiled machine. We wanted to really make sure that everything was working perfectly. And in the last week, we did run into a few things that we had to fix, and we got it fixed right away. Like, it took minutes. It didn't take Jay long. We got an amazing team. Also, we got a few suggestions from some leaders that we took and we implemented, and it made the travel party even better than it is. So if you guys have feedback, definitely give us feedback. We're very open. If we can make this better and better and better, that's what we want to do. Because I always tell people this company isn't, or this platform isn't perfect. I don't expect anything to be perfect, but if something goes wrong, I expect it to get fixed right away. Or if there's an improvement, I expect it to be done right away. And that's what we do. Like, this is not a perfect platform. It's a work in progress, just like me. I'm a work in progress. I constantly work on myself and try and learn more skills so that I can, the more skills that we have, the more we can help others, right? And that's how this works too. That's how this platform works. The more we add to it, the more it's going to help all of us, right? And but it's going to take all of us working together as a team. It's going to take synergy. No one's smarter or better than anybody in this whole company. I'm just a part of this platform just like you are, right? I want it to be amazing and help a lot of people just like you do. I believe that we all have different skill sets. We all have something to offer the travel party. And if we do that, and if we're all focused, and if we help everybody, whether they're downline, upline, sideline, just help everybody, that's where the magic happens. That's when, if we come together and just work all as one and help each other, if you got a great idea how to make this better and you share it with us and we share it with everyone, that's going to help everyone. That's going to help you. And it's going to help you financially too. Why? Because we have a huge bonus pool. The more members we have in that bonus pool, the more that you're sharing, right? If we have 10,000 members, there's 150,000 in the bonus pool. If we have 40,000, there's $600,000 in that bonus pool. That would be like 100,000 in each six bonus pools. Imagine $100,000 in the free bonus pool that even free members are sharing in. That's crazy. Like, it's going to get like incredible, because the more, and this is just the bonus pool I'm talking about right now, the more members we have, the more people paying the $49. That's where the bonus pool comes out of. It's 30%. I have to correct the video. It was 25. We made it 30 because we could. That was a suggestion that we took and implemented. But yeah, the bigger our membership grows, the more we're splitting in that bonus pool, right? And because you have to requalify every month, that encourages more growth, because that bonus pool is bigger, and now we're all going for a bigger piece of the pie. And the more people that qualify, the bigger the pool gets the next month, right? Because you're bringing on new members to qualify for that those bonus pools. If you're if you own that Marketing Mastery product, you're getting access to 4 different pools. So if we had 40,000 people here, that's $400,000 in pools. And every 3 people that you refer at $49, you get a share. 12 people, you get 4 shares, and so on, right? That's going to be huge. That's going to be a really big part of this. Okay, I've been trying to tell you guys something. So what I've been trying to tell you guys is the codes are gone tomorrow, and we're going to be fully launched tomorrow. No more codes. We're done. We're pretty comfortable with how everything's running now, and we're not worried that any crazy stuff's going to happen. We tried to break stuff this whole week. We actually tried to break it. We were doing stuff, and we broke it. We blew some stuff up, but it was fixed within a few minutes, right? Some stuff you didn't even see we broke, and it blew up and stuff, but we're able to fix. The guy running this, like the guy that created this, we put this together from scratch. It's not a script or anything. We built it from scratch. He wants to remain anonymous. He's a true programmer, like that just wants to remain anonymous, but he's a really, really, really good friend of mine. That's really important. I've put together other companies, and I've actually been sabotaged by my programmer. And I've been through that experience and didn't want to go through it ever again, because not only did it hurt me, but it hurt everyone in the whole company, which hurt me even more, because I care about everyone in the company, and I feel responsible for everyone's success and safety and well-being, right? And so when that happened, it devastated me. And so now I got a friend of mine. The timing was just perfect. He's been working with someone for about 8 years, and in the last year it just didn't work out or whatever, and we've been friends a long time. I mean, he's a friend first, we're business partners second, and he's the head PHP programmer. He's a PHP guru. If you think it, he can create it. He's an engineer, so he has a mind that can just create stuff. He's amazing. And we're opposites. Like, he doesn't like talking to people. He's been creating systems for the last 10 years that convert without talking to anybody, because he doesn't like to talk to anybody. So he does like crazy analytics. He does split testing on all the videos. And that's another thing I'll tell you guys about. We got a whole funnel system here, right from the splash pages to the sales page, to the free affiliate page, to the member page, all the way to the travel accelerator. It's a fully functional funnel system that'll be you'll be able to use it tomorrow without any codes or anything. And in those splash pages, there's different topics you get in the VIP kit. So there's one for travel, there's one for crypto, depending on who you're targeting, right? Who your audience is, there's different ones. Each one of those has a link with a rotating capture page. And he has all the analytics. You should see it. It's like walking into a spaceship with all these buttons and stuff. He's got all these analytics for every video, every page, every email, everything. And so he puts the top performers, whatever works the best, is the one that's going to he keeps replacing them with the best ones and keeps trying out different things, and he's amazing. So that's who's running the back end. That's who's running, not just creating everything for us, but he's a master at creating systems. Normally, when you join a company, you get a corporate website, and it usually doesn't convert. It's usually not very good. That's why they need marketers to create systems, right? I used to put together systems too, but nothing like Jay. Like I do technical stuff, but nothing like him. I prefer not to, and that's why he's such a great partner. I don't have to. If it's technical, it's a Jay thing. I can't give out his last name. He probably didn't even want me to give out his first name. He said, don't do that. I said, there's lots of Jays in the world, man. There's tons of them. Don't worry. He said, okay. But anyway, yeah. So we got this fully functional funnel system that's run by a guy that's been creating systems for 10 years and is crazy in analytics. So the whole purpose of it is to convert. We got a branding guy, a corporate guy, to make everything look good, but it's funny because he keeps us corporate, but we tell, he creates something and we're like, no, we want it to work. We don't want it just to look good. We want it to work, because there's stuff that looks good, and I've done a couple other things with Jay, and we tested out a couple capture pages. One had a video and one was just words and hardly had anything. And the video one looked amazing. The video was incredible. I said, that thing's going to convert like crazy. The page with just words and no video converted like 3 times more. I would have never guessed it. So like, analytics are really, really important. We don't want everything just to look good. We want it to convert. We want it to be, we want this to be a system that you can drive traffic to and not waste your money. We don't want you wasting your money. We don't want to waste our money. We're going to be driving traffic. People are going to be getting $300 from people they don't even know. It's going to be from traffic that we're driving here, right? Because that's what we do. And like, we're all working as a team, even us. So I mean, we got something amazing here. And again, I can't guarantee that we're going to be around in a month or a year or 5 years. But what I can guarantee is that we're doing everything possible to make that happen, right? And whatever happens, we're making sure that we have good value, we're compliant, and things work, right? And that's really important to us. So I don't know, like, the main thing I was going to share here today, well, actually how this was supposed to go is Jerry was going to do this call. I don't know what he was going to do exactly, but I was just going to give you guys a bit of a vision of what was going to happen. This turned into a totally different call, but they're going to be every Sunday. Jerry's going to be running these, not me. I might come on. Oh, there's some chats. I'm not very good at multitasking. So if I read these chats, it'll be real silent here for a while. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. I'll check them out in a sec. But yeah, Jerry's going to be doing these Sunday ones. but I'm going to do a Wednesday one. I don't know why I picked Wednesday, but that'll be good because the corporate calls will be Sunday. Wednesday will be in the middle of the week. And on those Wednesday calls, it'll be like hanging out with me, and anybody on there can ask me anything about how anything works here. I'll share my screen and we'll get into it, because it's really important that people understand what they have. And I've been learning that a lot on the 3 ways that I've been doing, that a lot of people don't understand what we really got here, right? And so who better to do it than me? And if it's really technical, like there's going to be some stuff that I may not know the answer for, but I'll get the answer. I'll just say, I don't know, but I'll find out. I might have to ask Jay or someone, because he created this. So I know how it works pretty much, but there's stuff even, I don't know. I keep finding out stuff like, wow, you click on this and it does that. And it's like awesome, because he's always updating and creating. But with that, I'm going to take a quick peek at this chat, and I can open it up if you guys have any questions. Kelowna, who's from Kelowna, man? I used to live in Kelowna. That's awesome. Ron, hey, hi, Ron, man. Kelowna, cool, man. So it doesn't look like there's any questions here, unless I'm missing them. It said 5, but I only see 3 in the chat. But you guys, if anyone has any questions, now would be a good time. Like I can open it up and you guys can ask anything you want. And
Daniel, this is Meredith.
Hi, Meredith. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Excellent.
With the way the compensation works, I thought it would behoove me to help people under me where, like, once I have my 3 personals, actually give away, let anyone I bring in sign up directly under someone under me so that they get their 300 very quickly. I get my 500 or whatever. But I'm wondering if that is a good idea, if there's other reasons to have, besides making to have the perk to show that I have so many personals. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Well, yeah, we set this up, and that's an excellent question, because there's a lot of companies, I've done that myself, like in other companies, and the way the compensation plan was set up in those other companies, it actually was a benefit to do it that way. But in the way this is set up, it's actually not a benefit, because say you're a powerhouse and you're working faster than everybody else, and you bring in 5 people before anyone does anything. Well, the first 3 people, well, let's say 6, so that you get 2 shares in the bonus pool, which is the reason you don't want to give people away, because there's a bonus pool, right?
Yeah.
6 people, you get 2 shares in all the bonus pools that you qualified for. So, but you're also helping your people, because you can only have 3 directly under you. The other 3 are going to go under the first person, and they're going to have their 3. And if they got 2 of them, then 1 will go there and 2 will go under the next person. Like it fills in top to bottom, left to right. So as a company, we're going to be doing the same thing. We'll just be filling in the gaps, top to bottom, left to right, fill in the holes for the people that didn't get anyone, right? And
Right.
So I would suggest, anyone can build this however they want, but my suggestion would be to keep your personals because of the bonus pool, right? For the shares in the bonus pool, but people are spilling over and helping everybody else. So you're still keeping the personal. And there's another reason. We have dynamic compression, but we also have physical compression, right? I don't want to get too technical and freak people out here, but those are really good things to have in place. So what happens because I've seen other compensation plans where no one, like if someone goes inactive, they just stay there and it makes a real mess. So here's what happens. If someone goes inactive that's in the travel accelerator, and here's something that may not be common knowledge. How do you get in the travel accelerator? As soon as you purchase the VIP kit for $15, you get a position in the travel accelerator, right? You get a position there. You're not getting paid anything yet, but you got a position there. So if now if someone's in there and they're not active, maybe they only purchased the VIP kit, right? Maybe they didn't get the quick start traffic guide. What's going to happen is someone underneath them, if they purchase the quick start traffic guide for $300, it's going to skip them, right? Because they don't own the resale rights for that spot. They didn't buy it. They're also going to get an email saying, hey, you just missed a payment of $300, which from previous experience, usually that gets the person to upgrade because they don't want to miss any more $300 payments, right? And if they don't do it, they'll just keep getting emails saying, hey, you just missed $300. Yeah, so eventually, but anyway, if they go inactive with that VIP kit for any reason, for 7 days or more, they get removed from the Travel Accelerator and everybody moves up. So what the software does is it looks who's the sponsor and when did they join, and it kind of reshuffles everyone. So if you have, if you give away people, well, you still won't lose them. The only way you can lose someone underneath you is from spillover, right? If someone quits above you or two people quit for whatever reason and go inactive, and what happens is people get moved up and fill those blank spots, right? So it keeps everything fair and tight. And this way you only have active people in your team. It's always active. It just keeps it better. Yeah, so you can only lose, but you'll never, ever lose anyone that you personally referred or anyone they personally referred. You'll never lose any of them. They're always connected. So even when it reshuffles, you'll never, ever lose anyone on your team. But you can lose spillover, which is a bonus anyway, right?
Right.
Okay.
Bonus.
Okay, one other quick question. How do we pay the monthly? Does it like pop up in our back office and tell us we have to pay this, or what? How does that happen?
Yeah, 3 days. I believe it's 3 days. I'd have to confirm with Jay, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 days before it expires, before a membership subscription expires. You'll get an email saying, hey, you got 3 days to renew, right? You can go renew now, but you got 3 days. And if you forget for whatever reason in those 3 days, you get another email saying, hey, your membership just expired. You're not going to receive any payments. And then the next email they get, if they don't do anything, is probably going to be, you just missed a payment. So, yeah. And then, yeah, that's how that works.
Thank you. Very nice.
You're welcome.
Hey, Daniel, it's Ken Chick here.
Hey, Ken.
Hey. Thanks for doing this tonight. This is great. On Meredith's question about placing people, are we going to have a maybe a waiting room for people when they come in so that we can personally place them in order to help motivate some of the people we're trying to get motivated to go to work? That's the only thing, and that's why I have been allowing other people on my team to sponsor some of my people, because I know it's a great blessing to them, other than just waiting for the system to drop them wherever they go.
Yeah, the only waiting room we have is when they join for free. They're in your back office, and then you can say, hey, okay, it's time for you to pay now. It's time for you to pay now. But
so you're not going. There's no way to place people where we want them to fall in the matrix.
The only way you could actually, it's usually done in a binary. That's where that's done, which is a totally different thing. But that's usually where you can place people, and you have holding tanks and stuff. And it doesn't work too well here because it's member to member payments, and it wouldn't work too well, because if they're in a holding tank, that means they're not paying, and they can't do anything. Like, people get stuck, and it's like, how long do we leave them there before they can actually do something? People want to get going right away. So
right.
Yeah. but you can.
Well, just trying to figure out what the advantage of, because other than the bonus pools, unless those are going to be pretty hefty bonus pools, I mean, I'd rather have my team go to work than just kind of wait for, the system to drop them in the
Yeah,
next.
I mean, you know what? Like right now, you can, because this bonus pool. I was gonna say it's gonna be a joke. It's not gonna be a lot because there's only like less than 200 liters. There's less than 200 liters here, right?
Right.
At $15 or whatever. So it won't be huge. But once we launch tomorrow, I think this next month will be pretty good. The second month should be like really good. So even if you gave people away right now, it wouldn't really hurt you that much right now because there's not much of a bonus pool. But yeah, once we get into our second month for sure, like our first month will probably be pretty good. Like considering the caliber of leaders we have right now, it could be crazy. Like, so if you see this, like, yeah, if you see this growing, like I think good, then yeah, you won't want to give away people because you'll want as many shares in the bonus pool as possible. And the longer we go, the bigger the pools are going to be.
Because that's a residual that goes in there every month.
Yeah, that $49 just keeps adding up more and more and more and more. Yeah. So yeah. So like if we're in 3 months, if we have 20,000 members, that's 300,000 in the bonus pool. Okay. Minimum.
So, like, and that's monthly. That like right now, I think I've got maybe a couple of guys on my team that are in that bonus pool, and including myself. And then, but in the every first of the month that refreshes, everybody's back to zero. Correct?
Yeah, everyone's back to zero, which gets more exciting and more exciting, right? Because you got a bigger bonus pool and everyone's starting from scratch. So that creates more what do you call it? More momentum. More momentum, we're going to get more activity. It's going to create more activity every month because the carrot's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, that pool, right? And that's going to keep people, bringing even more people in to get a piece of the pool, which is going to make the pool even bigger, right? It's going to get, So that's a big part of the growth of the company, that bonus pool. And people are going to be really happy with it as it gets big. This one, don't expect a lot the first time. Yeah, that's okay. Yep, we're excited. Actually, I don't think no one's in the Dynasty Builder or Perpetual Profits. So we're going to actually add that into the other part because the whole point is to pay out 100% of the bonus pools all the time. So if there's one person as a Dynasty Builder, they get the whole pool. They get the whole thing. Yeah. Well, the only other question is, are we going to have videos on the actual products? Because once we get into that $1,500 a month and $4,500 a month, I've got people that are already asking, well, what is that product? Because that's a pretty big chunk just to keep ourselves below the radar. We need to have actual value for that. So, and we do have a product video. It's put in place. It's not the final product video. We're working on a more professional one, but we have one that goes over each of the products. And again, those products are just a foundation to get us going. They're enough to make us good. But we're going to add so much more to those products. Like, where is that video? I haven't seen that one. Yeah, it's on the sales page. So if you log into one of your capture or splash pages and just put in a name and something, it'll take you to the sales page. And there's 3 videos on that sales page. There's an intro video, a product video, and the comp plan video. That's what people see when you send them your splash page. Okay, so if I send them the splash page that says thetravelparty.com/C/my username. Yeah. They're going to go to the crypto one when they plug into that. Okay, because I only saw the travel one on that. Is that something you guys have added recently, or did I miss it?
I must have missed it.
Yeah. Because those are, any one of those, if they go to any one of those, the C, the R, the T, and
There's O.
any of them,
Yeah.
it'll always redirect them from the splash page, because they're just different splash pages,
Right.
over to the sales page. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
They'll fill out their name and email and then go to the sales page.
Awesome.
Yeah. And that's got a product video that we can launch with, but it's not the final one. It's going to be way better. The
Okay,
intro
I saw
video.
one, I didn't see 3 videos. I saw the travel video, but the other 2 are on there.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just go back and look then.
Yep. They better be.
All right.
If they're not, they will be in the morning. They should.
I'm too busy recruiting.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's
All right.
awesome.
Yeah. We're
Anyone?
gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, it is. It's going to be a blast. And that's what we're going to sell is fun. We're even looking at doing an event within the next 2 to 3 months, like our first event. We want to do it right away because I believe that we're going to be thousands of people, if not tens of thousands. And I want to do the first event, and it's going to be all about having fun. Right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Life's too short. All right. Thanks, Daniel. I'm going to open it up, let others come in.
Okay.
All right.
Anyone else? I feel like it's Wednesday. This is what's going to happen Wednesday.
Daniel?
Yes.
Where am I supposed to go to find the funnel?
Okay, so it's in your VIP kit. So just go to your dashboard and then click on VIP kit, and then that first page you'll see links.
Just knocked me out. I was in. All right, so I'll just go back in afterward. I don't want to take your time.
Okay.
Go to the dashboard and go to VIP kit, and then.
And you'll see the links right there. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Daniel, can you hear me?
Yeah, I sure can, Edgar.
Daniel. Oh, okay. Daniel, I wanted to. I shared this with Steve the other day, but going to the question that Ken Chick asked about the videos, they're there on the landing page. But what I've experienced with some people is that they don't scroll the page down because they think that's the only video that's there. So
Right.
if you can put something there that can show there's more videos down below the first one, they will probably go look and check them out.
Good idea.
Put them left to right, little
Four
square
funnels,
boxes.
one for travel people, one for opportunity people.
They won't fit left to right because we want it to work on a phone, but maybe what we could do is put some arrows for next video or something like that. We'll figure out something to
Or
make.
1, 2, 3 boxes with the number 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Hi, Daniel. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I sure can.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Daniel. We appreciate you. It's like past 3 o'clock here, a.m.
Wow.
in London, and in UK. First, I'd like to thank Cheryl, who is connected to us over in the US. Because had it not been for her, we wouldn't be having this awesome opportunity. What a blessing it is being here right now and getting not just the excitement, but the sustainability based on the vision that you're painting here right now. But I believe the next event that you just mentioned should be in London, because I believe myself and my man Stefano here, we're going to blow this up, because based on the ingredients you counted, value, and the honesty that you portrayed, man, this is really good. And Cheryl, I really appreciate you for being so kind. I know you're not just kind to us, that's not the limit of your kindness, but I know you do this to everybody around you. So we're going to work with you. We're so proud of you, and with Daniel and the rest of us all here as part of the team, the family. We're going to do what it takes, whatever it takes, to touch as many lives as we possibly can do with your help, Daniel. And that's all I can say humbly. We appreciate you and what you put together. And especially when I look at the residual component that you've added into probably people that have already experienced the auto ship in multi-level marketing, whether be it products or services, and then coupled with things like people who are used to probably looking at it from a component of someone who is selling something similar to a donation-based crowdfunding. It's like you sorted through all these components, looked at the weaknesses, and came up with probably the best that there can ever be. And to this, I probably put no limit, and we're ready to go work. And I don't think we're going to be sleeping tonight, so we're just going to go straight to work. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Martin. It's
Cheryl,
really
Cheryl, if you're there, thank you. I appreciate you. And Steph does too. Thank you.
Thank you, Martin. It's great to have you all the way from the UK. That's awesome.
Thank you.
To have you. And Cheryl's amazing. She is.
Thank you.
She's incredible. I've known her a long time. We have so many amazing people. Like we're starting out with the right people here. It's so exciting. Everyone I'm on the phone with is incredible, positive. And the main thing is, I always say what we can't do alone, we can do together. I totally believe that. Anyone that knows me has heard that thousands of times because I say it so much. But the big thing here is it's exciting to have so many people that have the skills that they have. But what excites me the most is that everyone I've met has a huge heart. You, Cheryl, Ken, Meredith, like everyone I talk to have big hearts, and we really care about other people. And that's why we're going to be successful. That's really why we're going to be successful, because we really care about people and we really want to help others. And everyone I've met is like that. That's who we're attracting right now. And that's important. We keep attracting people like that.
Thank
Good
you.
people. Yeah.
Daniel,
Yes, Meredith. Yeah.
with the funnel, do we get notices if someone opts in? Do we get notices if someone, do they create a free account? Do people create a free account first?
Yeah,
No.
they do. Yeah, they create a
Okay.
free account, and they even get a link when they create a free account, and they can earn income with a free account. Yeah. Yeah.
But, so do we, as the member, get a notice if they opt in, and also if they create a free account, or do we get notices at all? You know, email notification if anything happens. At the
Yeah,
funnel?
you do. And this is where I wish I had Jay, because he created this, but this part, but you do. I don't know when you get the email. If it's, I think you get them when you get leads, which are free, right? And then I think you get them again when someone upgrades, but I can't remember. I'll have to look into that. I should know that. So I'm going to find that out and find out every time you get an email. And I'll let you know. I know most of the emails, but not all of them. The other thing you can do is we use we use SendGrid for the company emails, but we also use Traffic Wave for a lot of our emails. And you can actually, there's a place in the Quick Start Traffic Guide. Yeah, it's in the Quick Start Traffic Guide where you can set up your own Traffic Wave account if you want. You don't have to, because everything works the way it is, but we set it up so if someone wants to, because if they want to build their own list, they can. And we show them exactly how to set that up and get all the emails and everything, so that they're building their own list instead of the company building a list. So that's in there too.
This happened last week when I created a fake account for myself to see what happened. I never got the email that it says it's going to send. And I just went in there with two different ones to two different funnels.
Yep.
And I did not get the email to either of two different emails, so something needs to be fixed.
Yeah, we'll look into that for sure. I'll make sure. I'll write it down right away. I don't want to do it right now, but I'll write it down. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi. I was going to tell Meredith that if she checks her junk folder or trash, whatever, that's where mine went to, but I did receive them.
No, I have checked the junk folder, and no, I never got them. And so yeah, no, thank you.
And-
But
and
I didn't.
They came
Huh?
under TTP. It was a different
No, I
address.
assure you, I didn't get them. And also somebody else, someone on, that went there on. Okay, now I just got an email. Let's see, what is this to me as the? This is to me as the member.
Okay.
No, this is to me as the prospect. So the prospect did just get one of them. Okay, so it just took a while.
Oh yeah, sometimes it can take 10 minutes or something.
However, last week I never did get the one that it was supposed to come last week.
Yeah, there was an issue last week and we fixed it. I was just
Okay.
I was kind of scared there. I thought it wasn't fixed for a sec.
Well,
but
maybe it's fixed now. I just got one
Okay.
of them. I still haven't gotten the other one, but maybe that'll come in
Okay.
a minute. Then.
Perfect. Yeah, because we were having an issue and it was supposed to be fixed.
Okay. But me as the member didn't get a notice that somebody just went there. Would I do that when they?
I'll look into that one too, for sure.
Okay.
I'm going to find out every email we get for everything. And for the Wednesday call, because I'm going to be doing Wednesday ones where you can ask me anything. It's just kind of an open thing. That'll be for members only. It won't be a prospecting one. This one will probably end up being a prospecting one where people will go through PowerPoint and stuff. But the Wednesday one will be for members where you can get all your questions answered.
Okay.
And I'll do that every Wednesday for an hour. It'll be fun. I like doing this anyway. I like connecting. Anything else? It's been over an hour. We're good?
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay. Awesome. So tomorrow, I think it's going to be noon Eastern. It's either going to be 9 Eastern or noon Eastern, one or the other, when there'll be no codes. You won't need any codes anymore.
Awesome. Thanks
Oh,
for that, Daniel.
Are there going to be any conference calls, overview calls to invite guests to?
That's what this one's going to be. Yeah, Sunday is going to be that with Jerry.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be, but his power went out. I don't know if everyone knew that.
You mean the Sunday call is going to be an overview call? I
Yeah,
thought. Oh, okay.
yeah. And Wednesday will be like members only one where you can, if you have any issues or don't know something, come there and I'll help you out.
Daniel, the only thing I'm going to request for what you call probably unfriendly time zones like ours,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to reschedule some for, let's say, I don't know what time. It will be morning for you.
Yep.
That
I
we
can do
cover.
that. Yes.
Yeah,
So,
we can cover Europe, Africa, East Europe,
Yeah.
and then other zones.
yeah, I might end up doing 2. I'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, on Wednesday. And this one, we're recording it. This one's being recorded. So, because, yeah, we got a big South African team and stuff, and they're asleep for sure. So, yeah, this is being recorded. This one.
Yeah, we want Europe to have the biggest team. We want to beat North America and Africa, and
I want that to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all do.
Perfect.
I mean, you know what? Everyone should want that to happen because it makes the bonus pools bigger. That's where we can all root for each other, because the bigger the bonus pools, the more each of us can share in, right? So we're gonna grow together and be successful together. It's pretty cool. So,
Where are the recorded calls going to be? Where would you find those? Are you going to email those out, or how are we going to find the
I'm
recorded?
not sure yet. I'm gonna ask Jay. That one I'm gonna ask Jay about. Yeah, and we'll put it somewhere, and then everyone's gonna tell us a better place to put it, and that's where it's gonna end up. For sure, it'll end up in the best place.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I think we're good. So
Thanks a lot for this.
Tomorrow
talk.
we're launching. The next call is going to be Wednesday. It'll be with me, just the members only. And let's keep doing three ways. Let's keep doing 3 ways. It's late here too. Not as late as where Martin is, but yeah, let's keep doing 3 ways and just getting this out to the world. This is going to be fun. Like this is the very beginning. Like this is it. This is the first.
Fun. It's exciting. It's fun.
We're on the first call. This is it. Yeah. Here we
Awesome.
go.
Yeah.
3 and a
Daniel,
half
what
years.
time, what
Are
time
the
on
other calls
Wednesday?
going to be the same link? Or are you going to send out a different way to get on the next calls?
Oh, well, this one is a Zoom, and I set it up for weekly. So I think it emails you now. Like, I'm not sure, but I'll find out. I think it should email you.
And Wednesday going to be the same time, Daniel?
I'm not sure, but you'll get an email about Wednesday. Wednesday will be a different link because it'll be a different meeting room. And I might have to do 2 on Wednesday to accommodate 2 parts of the world. Yeah. That's a Facebook call. I know that sound.
It's my wife calling.
Okay.
Gotta go.
You better get it. Okay. So, yeah, we're on tomorrow. We're launching tomorrow. And I'm here if anyone needs me. Y'all know how to get a hold of me. And I'll connect with you guys on Wednesday.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, bye for now, you guys. Remember, what we can't do alone, we can do together.